What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing well. John Wall, one of the most athletic point guards of all time. He's up there with Russell Westbrook and Derrick Rose in this category. He's quick, powerful, and fast, especially in transition.
It's a Wall. Working against Bradley for three.
23 points for Anthony. His first basket of the second half. It's a 13-point game. Wall.
Oh,
what a spin! Oh my! John Wall with an incredible hang and score.
Wall is an excellent defensive player, always near the top of the leaderboard in steals every year, and one of the best shot blocking guards ever. Offensively, equally as dynamic. He can initiate the offense and set up teammates for easy bucket. And if you're a big man standing in the paint, be aware when John Wall drives because you might end up on a poster. Recently, reports came out that Wall may sit out the entire 2021-22 NBA season despite being healthy enough to play. Seems like yesterday Wall was making crucial plays for the Wizards in the playoff, going toe-to-toe with some of the game's brightest stars. Paired with his backcourt mate, Bradley Beal, they were always in contention and a threat to come out of the East. Wall and Beal were a dynamic 1-2 punch and kept the Wizards relevant. They were more than capable of holding their own against anybody. The Wizards were a familiar face in the playoff during Wall's tenure. In 2017, they were 1-1 away from the Eastern Conference Finals berth. Since then, things have gone downhill, one injury after another, including a catastrophic Achilles tear, causing him to miss the entire 2019-20 season. Before the 2020-21 season began, John Wall and Russell Westbrook were basically swapped for each other. Wall heading down Houston, and Russ going to the nation's capital. In Wall's first season in Houston, he played in 40 games, averaging 20.6 points and 6.9 assists per game before injuries shut his season down, and since then he hasn't stepped on the court. With James Harden gone and the Houston Rockets selecting Jalen Green with the second pick this past offseason, the Houston Rockets are in full rebuild mode. Sadly, John Wall doesn't fit in their plans. This year, he's set to make over $44 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. That's $44 million. Insane, isn't it? Not to mention he's due over $47 million next year before his massive contract expires. Ideally, Houston would love to move on from him, but there are no teams interested in his contract. At this point in his career, his production doesn't equal his salary, so his contract is viewed as more of a harm than good to a team. What about a buyout? Some of you may be wondering about that, but here's the problem. Wall wants his money, and you can't blame him. He's earned it. In Washington, he was one of the best point guards in the NBA before injuries derailed his career. Professional athletes have a short window of time to make their money, and Wall took full advantage of this. He still has 2 years left in his contract, including this year. So unless he's willing to leave some money on the table, a buyout probably won't happen. So with the Rockets wanting to tank to position themselves for a better pick, Wall probably will not play despite being healthy. Like I mentioned before, he was one of the best point guards, and of course his production doesn't equate to his massive salary anymore. But he's still only 31 years old. This is a sad way to end the twilight years of his prime. If a buyout were to happen, I'm sure there will be a plethora of teams calling him. On the right team and right system, John Wall can still be an impactful player. But at this point in his career, that remains to be seen. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. What team would you like to see John Wall play for if a trade or a buyout were to take place? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you, and as always, have a fantastic day.